Well, hello there. This is John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and today is Saturday, the 25th of November, 2023. How you doing? I hope your Thanksgiving was well if you're here in the U.S. In other parts of the world, I know you didn't have it, but I hope that day was a great day for you anyway. So let's see, what's been going on since last I spoke? Um, oh, I had been wanting and finally got this lovely book, which is the memoir of Lamont McLemore, who was the bass singer in The Fifth Dimension. Fascinating, fascinating book. Lots of great stories, and a great recipe for gumbo, oddly enough. And was kind of sad to find out that two of my favorite songs of The Fifth Dimension, Light Sings and Living Together, Growing Together, are two of his least favorite. He goes out of his way to point out only those two songs. He didn't like those two songs. But we all like different stuff, so that's fine. It was a great read, really breezy, really interesting. It felt like you were listening in on a conversation with him. Beautiful book. I'd highly recommend it to anyone. And from 2014-15, I think 15. Anyway, so there's that. Um, for those of you in any kind of suspense, they finally on Tuesday came and inspected the house. We passed with flying colors. We re signed our lease. We're good to go. Huge weight off my shoulders. I'm still adjusting to everything's okay. That doesn't happen too often in the world today, as you well know. So that's good to be out of the way. Thanksgiving was fine. Turkey came out great. Made turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, creamed pearl onions, and cranberry sauce. And all of it was swell. Michael did the lion's share, like he did all the stuffing as taught to him, and I talked him through setting up the turkey, which came out brilliant. Still have, in fact, I had a turkey and stuffing and cranberry sauce sandwich just a few hours ago. Good stuff. So everything went well. My nephew Davey came by. My great niece Isabella came by. And my brother and his wife and their son Anthony all came by. So that was nice. Actually only heard from a couple of friends, but everyone was having Thanksgiving. And so that was nice. And I'm in the midst of writing a story. I should say, co-writing, that my friend Bob asked if I wanted to write, which is sort of a horror story that will involve the Beatles. And the very fact that it involves the Beatles, I was hooked. So what we're doing is I'm writing what I think the story is. Then he's going to add his stuff to that and send it back to me, and then I'll do finishes on it. So that's coming along, and hopefully it will entertain folks. I'm hoping so. What else? Had a lovely conversation with my good pal Bob Schreck. Nice to know he's healing up. And I was supposed to go. This will interest you, Mark Sinnott. I was supposed to go on the 16th of December to Incredicon in upstate New York. Um, in Where is it? Poughkeepsie, something like that, in that area. And I got a call saying that a guy that they know I actively dislike for good reason, named Rich, is going to be there. And sort of a warning, he's going to be there, just so you know. Now, just a brief story without getting into too much detail. Um, Rich screwed me and a bunch of other people over in the comic business with a little independent company where he never paid us, and he took the profits, and he and his girlfriend spent it on trips and art and let us all twist in the wind. And good friends like Kurt Swan and Frank McLaughlin, out of the goodness out of their heart, agreed to do work for him, and he repaid them by screwing them over and letting them go to their deaths having never been repaid. That's the kind of person we're talking about. So, and um, Mark Sinnott will appreciate this. Had conversations about this guy with your dad, and your dad, who you know how mild mannered your dad was as a rule, called this guy scum. So when Joe Sinnott says you're scum, there's a good chance you're scum. But anyway, so that was weighing on me to should I attend, should I not attend. But then I also found that the convention, not only is it the weekend before Christmas, being on the 16th, but it's from 7 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, which means I would have to leave here in the 4 o'clock area to get there in time to set up. And I was just like, oh, that's not happening. Who holds a convention at 7 a.m.? That's no, just no. I'm thinking, have to take the New York Thruway up during pre-Christmas traffic. That's got to be a nightmare. And then it's in a mall along like sort of the walkways between stores. So when it finally does, I don't imagine that the stores are open at 7 in the morning, but when they finally are, I'm going to think that people are there to get last minute Christmas stuff and not looking to hang out with a bunch of cartoonists and vendors. But that's just me. So I told my friend Bob, no, I'm not doing it. Too early, and I don't want to be in the same place with a guy that creeps me out. Forgive me for that. I know I'm a forgiving person, and I've forgiven, him owing me and all that. I think I have a tougher time thinking about how many other people he hurt. And I heard from them over the years, some of them, how it genuinely hurt them. And that's just not good. So, and shame on the guy running it who has to know about that for letting him go there anyway. But those are choices people make, aren't they? But anyway, so let's not end this on a sour note. So today I watched my 100 millionth viewing of Going My Way on Turner Classic Movies. Always a treat. Love Barry Fitzgerald in it. Love the fact that it has Swinging on a Star in it. And it's always just a heartwarming, pre-holiday kind of thing. It's good any time of year, but this time of year is when it starts showing up. So that was welcome to see. And tonight Michael asked if I could make some chicken nuggets for dinner. These really good Purdue Pinko breast nuggets. So we're going to have that tonight, just something simple, because we've had lots of, the Thanksgiving stuff. And that's really about it for this time. Also, my friend Suzanne has been ill. I just talked to her today. As is my nephew Davey. Davey is recovering from walking pneumonia. He's no longer contagious, but boy, he really put a whammy on him. I hope he gets better very soon. Same with Suzanne, who got ill. She caught something last night or yesterday, and she's got quite a fever, and she's living on NyQuil and Dayquil. So I told her to rest up. I hope she gets better very soon. Anyway, that's going to do it this time. I love you all. Be in touch. I'll be in touch. Let's all be in touch and touch the touch that is being in touch. Bye-bye.